Alright, so you remember when I said I was waiting for some manga volumes to arrive earlier today in my back box review? Well, the volume I was waiting for arrived, but I don't like it. And I'll get to, it'll probably be the last thing I show, but I'm going to reorder another one from Amazon Prime, because I just don't like this. But I'll show you. So before we get to that, I did some flea market shopping, and the One Piece Alabasta movie. I'm like, oh my god, they had it in they had it in one of the booths, just sitting there in a bin for like $1. So I was like, oh yeah, this is relatively clean actually. So I was like, that's pretty awesome. My cold's getting worse throughout the day, so. But yeah, 6 pirates. So that may be all the same between television instructions. Yeah, I think this is people's more favorite arc, mostly because Crocodile is the villain, because he had an awesome ass plan. But honestly, I've totally forgotten about what happened in Alabaster almost completely. So it'd be nice to go watch this again. And the other thing, when I got this, I looked at it with initial glee, but then I noticed this thing was kind of sticky, so I opened it up and it's just bam. Fuck. So yeah, this is a special edition. I'm guessing it's a 2-disc DVD collection. Lucario, Mr. the Mew. This is probably my favorite Pokemon movie, next to not the first movie, the third one with Entei, because that one just had an awesome premise. But I've never actually seen these, so I've never actually seen through what's it called, Mastermind Barrage Pokemon. But let's see what it says on the back. Filled with drama, action, suspense, this is the must-see for all Pokemon fans. A doctor named Dr. Young has invented a Mirage system that can recreate extinct Pokemon. Ash, Misty, Dawn, there asked to help out, but the Mirage system takes over by a being called the Mirage Master. What? Okay, not sure I'm gonna like that, but Pokemon and the Mystery of Mew. Now this is like the best Pokemon movie to ever have a plot. Because, like, you know, the Entei movie had a plot, but it had a very good plot, but this one focused so heavily on the story and Lucario. And it's like, and Lucario's people's favorite Pokemon. But he's definitely up there in just in terms of design. So, awesomeness, awesome. Now to get to the main part and my main disappointment. So, you know how Hunter x Hunter volumes were out of print for the longest? I got all the ones that were out of print, including the one I'm iffy of. So, starting in almost alphabetical numerical order. Number 9. Now this, number 8. This volume. Let's see what happens. Cause I just read. This is starts at when they can Golden Kahlua take a trip back home. And pretty much, this beginning of the York New arc, it's pretty much chronicles them going to York New, stuff with Kurapika and Boss. Let me see if I can get pictures. The guy with the what's that form of poetry? Something. Haiku. The haiku poet guy with the fist. Oh yeah, introduction of Phantom Troop. Who are you know? You know who Phantom Troop is, because they're just plain awesome. And darkness, and it pretty much, I believe this volume ends off as Phantom Troop kills the audience. So yeah, so it goes from Golden Kahlua. Now skipping over volume 9 because I was disappointed with that one, sort of, but going to volume 14, which I did not have, which is the Greed Island. The very beginning, when they take their first steps onto the Greed Island. And this volume, I always get a sense of how talky this volume really is, because they're really, I mean, look at it. Like, he put a lot of detail into the card system, because look, this is a list of all the spell cards. I'm like, holy shit. there's no way the anime could give you that amount of depth of cards. And also, just a quick note, Togashi spends a fairly decent amount of time on the side characters in volumes like these, which is pretty interesting. So it's like, you could always get him so nervous and blah blah. And I believe this is, yeah, Biscuit. Biscuit, and that's Cannibal Eating Guy who turned good. Yeah, if you're wondering why the Cannibal Eating Guy turned good, you might want to read the manga a little more, because it flushes him out a little bit more. And it ends on... Almost there. Next to the last bit. It ends on him going away and saying he's going to turn himself in. In volume 18, oh boy. Getting through, baby! Getting through! One of the craziest ways. It's literally almost the entire thing getting through. It's like, it lasts a couple of shit. Rock! Rock. Yeah, so this arc lasted pretty well. And it goes into the beginning of the Chimera Ant arc, which, if you don't know, I was exceedingly disappointed with the way the anime handled it, because they didn't introduce Kite in the beginning, and they had this whole filler shit. And a lot of this volume was redrawn because Togashi fucked up on the first time. But there's the first time you get to see the Chimera Ant queen. And this might be. Let me point out this one little thing. I love this little side story there. It's like it starts off all innocent and shit, and then little boy's like, "Oh no, a monster!" And she's like, "Oh yes, this is the best fucking food ever." Like, that was just depressing. And now volume 9. Now, not volume 9 is admittedly my probably favorite in the series. But look at this shit. New York Public Library. They literally bought this at a library section and just gave it to me. And look at this. The thing on the back, I'm like, I'm gonna reorder this one. I'm gonna order it straight from Amazon Prime. It has marker marks inside of it. There's one. I'm gonna read it. There's pencil marks inside of the shit. I'm fucking angry. I'm angry, man. That really got my nerves. Like, did they literally just give me a fucking volume straight out of a library? Fuck. So that's it for my pickups. I might review this. I don't know if it'll work. And this, I guess. Well, probably the Mastermind first, because I haven't seen that one, but I'm gonna read it. I'm just not gonna put it on my shelf, and I'm gonna shell out another $6 for it. I'm not gonna. King's actually. Huh. Even as that old guy. No, I'm gonna go on Amazon reorder one of them for Amazon. So, that's it for me. For my pickups, what do you think? Tell me, what would you do? What would you do if they gave you a volume straight out the library? They bought at a library. What the branch? No, where is this? Actually, I think I've been to this library before. Wow. So, I will see you all next time. Fuck, I'm angry.